Welcome to episode number 40 of the OpTic Podcast. I'm sorry that I didn't join you guys last week, but Nick and Hitch did an amazing job talking to Snakebite for a little bit.
I was about to say Snipe down.
No, come on.
Yeah,
Dude hasn't been on the team since he's snaked.
Since the start, yeah, that was a snake.
You're not talking into your microphone.
What do you mean?
Look, you see this little
the purple thing.
Damn, how many times, bro? It's like, how long has this dude been doing this?
He just said I was good over there.
Let me see.
Hello. Well,
I feel like he'll turn you down if it's bad, but it's crazy because I remember when Snipe Down left OpTic way back when, like 2 years ago.
3, 4.
This dude comes to the where was it? It was one of the Gaylord resorts, and I had gotten this dope ass suite for everybody to hang out with.
Nashville.
Remember?
I think it was Nashville.
Remember?
Yeah.
When you hit those laps, you got to step away because it peaks.
Oh man,
Bro.
Put the filters
You
on.
remember though, right?
Yeah.
It's like, wait, where's Mike?
I actually remember that suite. That was the time we got the pink jerseys.
Yeah.
Where's Mike?
Where's Mike?
Ooh, I don't know where that is.
What?
The pink white one.
You don't have it?
I don't know. I gotta look at the bags, bro. Damn. That's
That's a one of a kind?
That's one of a kind.
That was the only event you guys made him?
gotta have it.
Only one we ever made.
That shit's on eBay somewhere.
It better not be. That's on you.
You'd buy it back.
Yeah, I'm buying that back.
I know you would.
You know what's crazy? Is like I wonder what like people like Killa, fucking Miracles, who else got them? And Ricky.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if they Clay. I wonder if they hold like if they hold that much
Proof
value.
have one?
Yeah. Proof was on the team.
Yeah, Proof was on the
That was
on
like
team.
the
That was
OG
the gaming
days.
and nation team.
Yeah,
right?
that
We
was
had
like
two.
the normal days.
good old
Yeah, literally.
the
Life
good
was
old days
good.
where you know two teams were allowed. You try to hedge your bets.
And we were realistically top 6 team. Well, gaming was like top 3. We were definitely top 6.
Yeah. No, I mean you guys were better than Nate's team in S&D 100%.
Oh, remember we beat them?
Anyway, so at that place, this dude calls. He's like, "Yo, man, I don't have a place to stay." I'm like, "Oh, dude, stay in the suite, bro. You know you're part of the Halo team. Stay in the suite." Wanted to make sure he was good, dude.
That's what it was.
Dude leaves, doesn't say, you know, thank you. We're cool now, but he doesn't say thank you or, you know, thanks for the opportunity. He just left OpTic. You know, it just sketched out. And I know he wasn't doing it to me or OpTic. He was doing it to Mike. So you know, that's the only break that's the only break that I'm giving him. But
Okay.
But bro, think about that suite and what happened on that night. You know what I'm saying? We were all like having fun, just got back, and then we see this dude, and we're like, wait, where's Mike?
Those nights. That was a great
Dude,
event.
You know what
that
I'm
was
talking
really, yeah, I know exactly. I just don't know what to elaborate on.
Don't elaborate. Don't elaborate.
That was a great time. It was a great first like OpTic gaming event. Going to it, being part of OpTic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you were loving it.
Once you get on OpTic, go to.
I loved it
events.
for sure.
You remember the first event that Nick went to? Oh man, I wish he was here so he could tell you. But I remember. So I'm like Nick. Now that you're an OpTic and you've been in a couple of videos, you know that they have this responsibility as an OpTic member to say hi to the fans. That, you know, take your time, say hello, whatever. My dude gets swarmed, bro. It was in New Orleans.
Anaheim?
No, it was New Orleans. It was the first time that it was when he got robbed with you.
Okay.
Well, you were an innocent bystander, but bystander.
Dude, my Mac. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
He got robbed and they just poured a cup of water all over my Mac.
Yeah. From your perspective, how did this all happen? Because we've heard it 1,001 times from Nick's perspective as to what happened. But you were rooming with him.
Well, how much detail can I go into? Because I left Nick.
don't.
I left
If
Nick
we
like
want to
at
talk about, I mean,
I
dude,
mean,
we can
I'll
talk-
keep
so
it-
the story
I'll keep it
was
PG.
PG.
Was that
So
the
I
night you
left,
were on the bull? Was it that night?
No. That was another night.
That was the
one
last
of the
night.
first nights. No, that was one of the first nights that I did the bull riding. But the night with Nick, I gave up. That was like night number 2 or night number 3, and I was tired of being up until 7 a.m.
Oh, bro,
on
literally lights
bourbon,
up on
back
bourbon
and forth.
every
Yeah,
night,
like,
bro.
everyone's
lights
out there.
up, like sun's
Like
up.
they don't
bro.
give up out there. So I go back. I'm like at 6:45. I'm like, I'm not doing another 7 o'clock day. I leave. I'm probably fall asleep for an hour.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, a woman throws herself on top of me.
Yeah.
And then I have a tequila bottle of Patron in my mouth, and I'm taking a shot. As soon as I wake up,
in your room.
in my room, yes. And then,
You're in your
and then
PJs. It's 7:30
I'm in my box.
a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
And then some girl just
Oh, who are you? And then a bottle in my mouth, chugging it.
damn.
And I'm like, I don't know how I didn't vomit because I like those hand grenades and hurricanes on Bourbon Street. First of all, upset my stomach, and I mean they hit you pretty hard.
Rock.
I mean everyone knows if you've been on
Bring the
Bourbon
mic down a
Street.
little bit.
If
Just
you've
so
been
you
on
can talk
Bourbon
into it.
Street,
Yeah.
then you know about the hurricanes and hand grenades. But yeah,
Hurricanes and explain that because I don't know what that is.
Imagine a drink probably is. I say with the straw, it's
hurricane,
probably up to
yeah,
here.
the hurricane
With the
probably from
straws.
the bottom of this table.
Wait, is that
to
the
there.
green drink that everybody was taking
Yeah,
pictures
and the bottom,
with?
yeah.
The
Okay,
big
okay.
ones, yeah. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
They
the
had
hand
Everclear in
grenades.
them, right?
I think
think
that's
No.
what it was. Yeah, I think it was like.
I mean, I've heard of the drink with
Everclear.
Everclear, but yeah.
Or
After.
Absolute. It was like a bunch of alcohols, and then hand grenades are actual looking hand grenades.
Yeah.
And
You
then
can let go of that microphone.
I can't because it keeps going back.
Just lower this part, rookie. Anyway, so go on. Hand grenades and all
Hey.
that stuff. Yeah,
So drinking those the entire weekend, and then like I was just tired. Like I've done the drinking thing. I've done it plenty of times. So I was like, I'm calling it a quits tonight.
Yes.
Nick, you have fun. This is your first event.
Was he by himself, or did you leave him with people?
He was with people. There's
Yeah, he
still a
was with
couple. Yeah, he was there.
Ooh, so you saw them.
Yeah, I saw the
Oh,
girls.
it was your squad.
Yeah,
I was like,
with
Wait,
my-
that was your
I
squad
was
of
with
girls?
a ting. My boy was with a ting.
Yeah.
Nick was with 2 tings. The night was going
Them
great.
tings.
We're like, yo, where's Nick? I'm like, no, where's Nick? I look to my left. This dude's in the donut shop. 3 powdered donuts, all 3 of them. Him and 2 black girls. They're just looking at me like, I'm like, you're a clown. He's sitting in the middle between them.
Yeah.
I was like, you're a clown. We just kept walking.
Yo.
And then I heard the
First
story.
of all, I mean, besides even that, what a great weekend that was. Do you remember? Pretty much like all the pros were coming out with us and stuff, and then it was just me running around screaming to everyone, "Yo, it's his birthday!
Oh, yeah, they were making
it's
out with
his
people.
birthday!" And I got like a couple pro players just free kisses,
Yeah.
like, "Yo, it's his birthday!"
And then girls would just go up to him.
just
Oh,
go
yeah.
up and kiss. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Pretty
what I do
young
for my
thing.
people right
Yeah,
there.
man. You got to come experience tonight with the young guns.
No, I'm good. I can't.
No, I'm not like that. I'm saying
No.
Jew could come too.
Hell no.
It'll be you and
I
Jew.
don't want motherfuckers throwing pearls at her and shit. Beads and shit. No.
No, I'm saying we can go to
Jew's
a,
not
bro. We can go to
Mardi
a club
Gras
in
right around the
Dallas.
corner.
No, it just happened. It just
Nah.
started, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we're gonna go to Chicago for St.
some-
Patrick's.
Some girl comes through, starts pouring tequila.
Oh, yeah.
You're asleep. You get woken up by some girl on top of you pouring tequila into your mouth.
Yes.
All right. Then what happened?
And then it kind of gets sexual. And then somehow Nick, I guess, messes up like usual. And then they start throwing things around, being like, I think we got to go. We got to get ice. And this is basically Nick's part of
Yeah.
the story now where they go get ice and all that after not closing.
Yeah.
And then them closing out our rooms
Yeah.
with his money,
Yeah.
water poured over my Mac.
Damn.
And then me going back to sleep.
Yeah. You just said,
And I
all
only
right.
knew that my Mac was destroyed in the morning, right? Like, I saw Nick going back and forth, and I was like, I just woke up to a tequila shot. Like, I'm
Yeah.
going straight back to bed.
Yeah.
Nick, you take care of this.
Yeah.
And then he went to your room, right?
Yeah.
At super early in
It
the
was like
morning.
7:30 or 7:45.
What a crazy
It's
night.
me.
It's me, Nick. Oh man, so not a lot differs. I just wanted to know from your experience what it was that night was like, because I hear it over and over from this dude.
Bro,
I was
we literally
confused
have-
too, because like once the tequila hit my mouth, I'm like, "What's happening?" And then it's like me turning to, because I was in the left bed, Nick was on the right bed, and then I see him, and I'm like, "What did you just bring here?
Yeah.
Like, what is happening at this point?"
Yeah.
And then everything unfolded. His
Bro, we have
story
some
came out.
legendary stories going out. Every time we go out, bro, a story happens, and it's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
What's the
Great time.
craziest one?
Craziest story?
Craziest story?
That one has to. There's no way something tops that. You two got robbed. You hear
Yeah,
that Tommy got held up at knife point?
Where, in Brazil?
No, here Brazil. No, not Temper.
Oh,
Tommy from Splice
where?
at NOLA.
I believe it.
See,
yeah,
I can
bro,
believe
on
that.
Bourbon, they be wild now.
I had one buddy that came out to the event, not even
No one's
not
aware
even a
they're
gamer, and
surrounded.
he got jumped.
Oh yeah, there were.
Mhm.
Yeah, Joe Fries is like, yo, my boy Louis is gonna come with you
Yeah.
guys to Bourbon. I'm like, bro, I literally don't know him. It was actually Recipes Fizzerb. It was me, Fizzerb, Killa, Spacely, Miracles. They had a Airbnb out there with a pool.
Yeah.
John, it was a whole bunch of us there. We were
Yeah.
drinking and we were gonna go to Bourbon. And Joe Fries, I think, left. We were playing beer pong, but left his friend there. He's like, yo, he's gonna come with you. So I did what a good friend would do. I called Uber,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
SUV, got
Yeah.
in. I made
Oh,
sure he
damn.
got there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then from there, it's just like
You wash your hands.
You gotta come with us. Just come with us. Follow us.
Yeah.
And then next you know, he's not with us. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe he went and did his own thing or left with Joe Fries. And then I hear about he got jumped. I don't know.
Dude, silly stuff. My sister's going to Mardi Gras this year, which is why I was saying to go.
Gee, how are people not aware of this?
I asked her. I was like, "You got boys and like a group going with you?" She's like, "Nah, just all the girls." And I was like, "In my head, like, you need some guys in your group for that weekend." Because I mean,
wait, how many friends are they going with?
Oh, don't worry. There's a couple things for you.
Wait, you guys are going too? You guys are following?
I might want to go, just be an older brother and be
protect?
like, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but you kind of like.
I mean, I'll have a great time myself. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know your relationship with your sister, like if you're friends and like actually like.
Talk with her every day basically.
My sisters and I were never like that. My sister Bianca, who's a year younger than me, and I were never like we never hung out together, did anything together. But I know that people do have that, so it's always weird to me because we never had that sort of relationship.
I want to say just like in the past 2-3 years, it really happened because I mean her finishing college and all that, and then me coming back home and whatnot. And kind of seeing a different perspective when I came home because it wasn't just me and their day-to-day schedules. So I got to see like them a little bit differently and whatnot. And then I was just like, you know what, these are the people I'm always going to see, always have in my life. Like I should make more of an effort to kind of like figure out things about them. Like if I know all these things about Bose, why do I not know these things about my mom, my dad, or my sister? And then, I mean, ever since I kind of went out of my way, it's been good. It's been incredible.
I don't know, man. It's dangerous times to be out there like doing so, 'cause,
it's pretty crazy out there, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, if nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Nothing good.
Oh, bro.
Nothing good.
Nothing.
Be in bed by 1:30, you'll be good.
Think about the underground. Every time it passed 2 o'clock,
bro. There's been times we went out the underground, bro. Like homeless people are just harassing us, bro. Like literally. There's been like I'm at the ATM, they're coming up behind me, like bro, don't come up behind me while I'm at the ATM, bro. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. Like I'm not giving you money now. Like
I don't know what kind of dumb shit is that? Story. I don't know if you told it when you got chased by the Coyote going to Chief Keef.
Oh yeah, you know about that?
That's pretty wild.
No, what?
All right, so I was in LA, like
wait a minute.
going to Chief Keef's house.
Coyote, where? Chicago, like on the south side? Is that where they're from?
Who?
The Chief Keef?
Yeah. I was going to his house, but this was in LA.
Yeah.
And it was in the hills, bro. But he was like 3 houses down from literally the top of the hill. Like, you couldn't go no point past this point. There was already a house there. So I FaceTime him. I'm like, yo, I'm outside. He's like, that ain't my damn house. I'm like, fuck, the Uber already pulled off. Yeah. Bro, I'm in the hills, bro. Like, this is a walk. Like, I went up to a lady's house.
It's a walk down or uphill?
Down.
The downhill is a lot easier than uphill.
It's dark as hell out. Like, no street lights up there. Oh. I see a lady, like, come out of her house, probably, like, 11, 12. Yeah. And I'm like, excuse me, do you know where this address is? Bro, she ignored me. She thought I was just, like, a random, like, guy in the hills. Like, I mean, I could see. I would have did the same shit. Like, I'm not going to lie.
What were you wearing? I'm like, no, this ain't happening. I would have ran inside. I would have ran inside. Yeah. And I'm a confrontational person. I would have not.
I'm walking, bro, literally down the hill, and I just hear, like, I'm like, now I'm in the hills. Now Coyote's just starting to click on my head. I'm like, all right, what the fuck was that?
Bro,
I literally looked down the hill, bro. A coyote on his driveway where I have to walk up is just chilling there looking at me. Yeah. So I'm like, fuck, bro. This is not going to happen right now. Like, there's some cars right there that I can get on if needed, but I'm going to try to back up. So I start backing up. This thing takes off, bro. I literally just start running up the hill.
Takes up running towards you?
Yeah. So I literally instantly start, it's a windy hill. So it's like his driveway's here. So if you come up the hill, you'd pull up the driveway this way. Yeah. But it wraps like this and then goes up. So I'm at this point, I can see it. So if I run it won't be able to see me. Like, you know what I mean? So I just took off, running up the hill, like, fast as hell.
Up the hill?
Yeah. As soon as I was about to get on top of a car, I looked just behind me to double check. I didn't see it. So I'm like, I came out the peak, and then I saw it running back down the hill. Looked back as I was looking at it. I'm like, what the hell? And then it just went away. And then I called the Uber. I called the Uber up to the top of the hill, bro. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not going down there.
Wait, so you called an Uber to go 15
all the way back to the hill. I'm like, actually, sir, can you bring me back up here? But I'm going to go to the gas station first. I'm like, I needed water after that high speed.
For real?
I'm about to faint.
Damn. What? I wouldn't have ran away from that fucking thing. No, how big was it?
Bro, it would have been a fight,
Was it as big as Henry?
Nah, smaller. Like, it would have definitely been. I just don't want to get bit. Like, I know I could win the fight against it. I just don't want to get bit by it.
Your biggest one would probably be like 75 pounds, maybe.
And
for a coyote.
I'm slamming a 75-pound coyote.
Yeah. You're what?
If it tried to bite me, bro, I'm taking out a 70-pound coyote. It's too small.
You're not taking him out?
No, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah,
Quick.
easy.
If it's holding
Real
on
fat.
to me, it's getting hit.
Yeah. Oh no,
If it's
I'm gonna
on
let it
my
bite me.
arm,
I'm
then
gonna
it's getting
literally let
hit.
it, and I'm gonna pick that, bro.
Pick him up and wow,
Bro.
and stomp on him.
Bro, go ham. Like they be like, chill, bro.
Survival of the fittest, right there.
People's elbow.
For real.
Dude, I don't know. I would have ran towards it. I would have ran to the second.
That's
an
what I was
animal,
thinking.
Yeah, if he starts
To
running towards
intimidate
you,
it.
you run towards
no.
him. You play chicken with him.
Bro, I'm in the hills, bro.
You play chicken
Bro,
with him. You're
if-
going downhill,
Homie.
just run towards him knowing that you're going to kick him if he gets closer. And then wind up to get the kick.
Oh,
going.
yeah, no.
You kick
Stomp
that
the
thing-
ground, make
he's-
noise as
he's
you're stomping
yeah,
towards him.
You gotta be the one representing, man. He ran you out his hood, and you didn't do nothing
Bro,
about
I'm not
it.
trying to get bit by no wild LA Hills coyote. Like,
He ran you out of his hood.
Dude,
there would
he
have been
ran-
blood on me. Like, I would have had to. What if I lost the battle?
Dude, imagine, bro. Chief Keef would have probably recorded. He's like, my man's just killed the coyote that attacked him. You would have got mad followers.
Yeah.
Do it for the gram,
Right.
man.
I would have just been laying out there next to the coyote, like,
Moving his mouth like King Kong to the T-Rex.
nah, he's just on my neck, just both of us out, like.
You're just chilling on its belly like a pillow.
No, come on. I would have. Yeah, I don't think it would have gotten that bad. Anyway, let's reel it in a little bit, Mike. I wanted to bring you on because I wanted to hear what you're doing from a fitness standpoint to our new OpTic V2, the new OpTic.
The new OpTic.
The new OpTic. Tell us about it because I have 3 weddings to go to this year.
Mm-hmm.
Judith's friends, my friend, and Fuez, who's also my friend. I'm standing up in in 2 of these weddings. Obviously, my friend's and Fuez's wedding, and not Judith's. But anyway, so tell us about fitness and tell us about what we're doing because your man needs mad help.
All right, so with fitness, there's a whole new health and wellness basically standard to me for esports like League of Legends and Overwatch. They have requirements for their players.
Yes.
So we have a guy who we yet to introduce yet. I believe that happens at the end of the month. I'm basically interning underneath him and then learning everything that he knows to.
And this guy is a professional.
This is a guy who's coming from the NFL. The past 2 years, he was on an NFL team, and he's decided to make the switch to come out here.
Yeah.
Which is incredible in the first place. So
Yeah.
everything I'm going to learn from him is going to be awesome. But basically, we want to figure out what can we do outside of the game to help them in the game. And me winning my 2 tournaments, I test them huge into me being healthy and working out, eating healthy meals, at least getting an hour workout every single day and whatnot. And then that way my mind just wasn't always on gaming, right?
Yeah.
Like for most gamers, we sit down and then we're just there for 10 to 12 hours. And if you just keep your mind on that, I feel like stress builds up,
Yeah.
right? And so what we're trying to do is just figure out all those little things. So right now, it's still waiting for all our teams to come here, still waiting for the head guy to come down here as well, and then pretty much go into it full throttle and whatnot. Like I'm going out to get my own certs and whatnot, so then I could
Certificates.
yeah, to at some point do
Certs.
online coaching
Yeah.
and all that stuff. I know for the most part, we're not really looking to do like personal training with the guys.
Yeah.
We're looking more to
Nutrition.
set them up in nutrition and like a few movement things just to unwind and whatnot. Because when you're sitting down, you're on your ass all day.
Yeah.
And muscles get tight. So we're really trying to figure out that stuff. We're trying to get like basically sports massage, medicine, and just a bunch of new age things and try to incorporate it and see what works. I'm going to be a guinea pig for a couple of these things.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting since I'm sure there's going to be a couple of things that won't have long-term research on it. So it's going to be kind of with me,
Yeah.
which again is another cool thing. And then even just meeting with this guy, like he has a lot of connections. So I mean, like if we ever wanted to realistically make our own pre-workout, post-workout, gaming, whatever it is, like we could do stuff like that. And that's basically what we're trying to do.
So
I think me specifically,
yeah.
I think there will be players that will reach out to me and then it'll be like, yo, I might want to go work out with you. Can you kind of give me a program?
Yeah.
Can you throw me on something? And with those guys, I'll do maybe like all with them for 1 week straight of what I would want them to do.
Yeah.
And then from there, they do everything. And then we'd have our group sessions and just get everyone really started.
What is what's with all those like meal preps that I saw? Is that something? Is that a like? Did you make those? Did you prepare those meals?
No, that is something I do want to look into. But those are from a company we are working with, and they provided the fridge, and then we do 2 orders every single week.
For how many people?
So right now we got the entire Gears team is here. We got Snakebite, so we got 6. Then we got the 4 PUBG guys, so 10, and I think 2 Dota guys.
I'll cut you off there, because what we're doing is this isn't just for like specific. This is for everybody.
This is for all our teams.
This is for every single esports athlete within the OpTic Gaming organization, even talent, right, as well. So this is a program that we're developing in hopes that at some point or another we can offer this service to everyone, because the healthier that everybody else is in the ecosystem, the better that everybody's going to be, and obviously health and wellness is something that's utter important to. To your performance.
And what's it called? I mean, with all these big time investors coming in, owners of all these actual traditional sports, right? Like, they're used to having all their athletes look good, right? Yeah. Healthy, tip-top shape.
Yeah.
We kind of want to put that out there. I'm still with everyone else that the internet is our home, and we will always love the internet.
Yeah.
But obviously now being on TV and all this stuff, want to be a little bit more presentable.
Of course.
And just even, I guess, upgrade or introduce everyone how to really talk on camera in a way, because I mean, with our players, Scump, Nate Chet, throughout the years, we've had great talkers, formal. Yeah. With these other teams, I mean, you see some things and you're like, that wasn't really a good answer.
Well, once I get through with them, they'll be better.
Yeah, and then
my specialty is to bring out characters out of people who aren't characters themselves. Mm-hmm. I mean, remember this dude didn't smile in any of the pictures, was sad as like. Always sad.
I still haven't seen a smile of Bo's in ages.
You're crazy. I literally smile the most.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, look at him. Let me see. What's that dude's name? Hotspot or Hotspot on Instagram?
Hot sauce?
No, not Hot Sauce. Not the N1 player.
That's what I was talking about, too.
No, Hotspot. He's like, let me see you smile. Oh, he's like, oh, that is you looking all beautiful.
Wait, where did I see that?
That's that dude. He's like
guy.
Mad famous. He's like super positive. Like he's mad funny though. He'll be walking and somebody's recording him. He'll be like, oh, that is you scrolling through your feed, looking beautiful. Let me see you smile. And then he's like. It became a thing. It's
that's what Adrian Bronick does something like that right now. He'll be like in Gucci or somewhere, and he'll just take out his camera and start recording. He'll be like, "Oh, you mad?" And they'll be like, "Huh?" He'll be like, "You mad, bro?" He's like, "No, why would I be mad?" He's like, "You mad? I'm spinning. That shit crazy." And he starts rubbing his waves. He's like, "Oh, they mad? I'm spinning and spending."
Yeah. So anyway, it's bringing out the personalities that has made OpTic, what it is today, and it's a group effort. It's not just like one person doing it. It's about like, because everybody has a personality, and the second, and not everybody is fit to be on camera until they're fit to be on camera. Some people say, no, I'm not good on camera, I'm not a good personality. Like, no one's looking for you to be somebody other than yourself, and to try to bring that person out is like, as cheesy as it always is like, be you, everybody else is taken. That's cheesy, but it's the truest thing ever.
It is.
Like, they don't want to see you being an actor. They don't want to see you they want to see you because that's, that's who they want to see. So, making people, especially, specifically esports personalities who have, more often than not grown their skill and talent by being inside a room and not having that much interaction outside of school and all that. Not saying that obviously interacting with your teammates or people online is not interactive, but you get what I'm saying. It's difficult to make them. It's difficult to make them be them, even when you put a camera in front of them. In my opinion, in my experience, they always act a certain kind of way. Like, I mean, think about how many people on YouTube from the gaming community start off their videos saying, coming at you with another video, or hey, it's like, today I'm bringing you another video. Today I'm bringing another. It is something that they emulate from their peers in doing so. Start your own stuff, man. Like, start it differently. Don't be the same as everybody else. Like, yes, you watch this person and I catch myself doing that. Sometimes with the people that I watch, like Casey Neistat and stuff. Like, I catch myself doing a lot. Even most recently, Gary V. I started saying stuff like to me, and I started saying to me, even though I've always said to me, because everybody says that we're humans, to me it's this, right? But I started saying in the same tonality that he does. He's like, to me, right? And I caught myself. I'm like, man, I've been watching too much, and his mannerisms are rubbing off on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about where everybody in optics, they say 100%, right? We don't say 100%. We say 100%, and who says 100%? Who's the one that says it like that? Big Time. Big Time is the first one to say 100%. And then everybody's like, yeah, 100%. Yeah. 100%. Right? It rubbed off on you. You weren't trying to emulate. It was just,
bro, I was thinking about
crazy.
that. Because, like, when I like was going to school in Jersey,
yeah,
for one, everyone said I had an accent. And for two, like, I would always say, like, dead ass. Yeah. I would say, like, dead ass.
Yeah. In Jersey, you had an accent? Or once you moved out of Jersey
like,
area?
I had, like, Jersey lingo. Like, dead ass, I would say.
Ain't.
Nah.
Tournament
like,
instead of tournament.
That's cold. And people were like, be like, what? Or that shit's fire.
Yeah.
They'd be like, what? Yeah. Like well, it's not Jersey talk, but.
No, I know what you mean.
It's but, like, some people.
It's lingo.
It's just lingo from, I don't know.
No, yeah. So it's like, think about the way you say, what the fuck? You know,
it's
it's like now I catch myself saying even when I don't say it.
Buddy,
like buddy from Pam.
Kamaj, yeah.
It's like buddy. No, it does rub off. Like when you ask somebody in optic, and we're talking optic lingo now, it's like when it's like, oh, you were thirsty, huh? Like that huh at the end came from me. That came from like this graffiti writer that I used to write with. He always talked like a valley girl. He be like, I don't know. He just said something. It rubbed off and be like, oh, it's like that's ill, huh? And I'm like, yeah.
There's a lot of lingo now.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yo, you know what
our group? Yeah.
You know what I used to hear people say when I was growing up? Word is bond.
Yeah, word is bond.
Yeah,
word is bond, kid. Especially come from New
Wait,
York,
what's
New
the last
Jersey.
word? Word is what?
Bond.
B-O-N-D?
Like my word is my bond.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Word is
bond.
Yes,
the people say that.
Yeah, word is bond, kid. Yo, son.
The kid even.
Word is bond, son.
Get right with the get right, because I heard a lot of y'all got left. Come on, Baza.
Yeah, but anyway, so we were saying that is that we've harnessed this sort of like this sort of program that allows us through experience to bring out the actual person's personality onto the camera, not someone fake. So
one of the other things too is that the cool thing about OpTic is that we have been always able to do that before any of this. And one of the other things of this program that we are trying to get going is that we also want to be able to, all these people that are gaming, we want them to be able to have a career after, right? Like kind of an idea of things they would like to do during and after it when they're not competing anymore. So overall, I just think it's going to be an incredible program. And I mean, once we get it off the ground, I could see it going many places.
Yeah, and I mean that's always been like my plan in a sense, because you know not all of you guys are gonna play forever. Look at you. You retired how long ago, and you're still like you're still very successful in the industry in which you operate out of, right? Like this guy is a personality. Look at Nate, what he's done. Look at like we develop people to do something outside of gaming. If you want to get like right down to the brass knuckles, we can even go as far as look at Fwiz, right? Who didn't have a job, who was a referee,
GB,
GB ref, and then I brought him on to be the manager of the esports program, and then from there he got a job at Machinima, and then from there he worked his way up. OpTic J, obviously he worked in corporate America before this at a credit union, but it isn't just a thing, and this goes out to all of you who, because I speak to a lot of kids and young adults at events when they're like, how do I make it into the industry? It's like, hey, we're a new team. We got our asses beat this event, but we're not gonna give up. We're gonna keep trying. And I'm like, all right, listen, I appreciate your tenacity, and if you're super young, keep on doing this until the wheels fall off, until you're happy. But make sure that if you want this to be your career, that you understand what role you're gonna play. What role you're gonna be. Like me, I started out playing as a competitive Call of Duty player. I competed for my clan, Plague X, back in Call of Duty 2. I competed in King of the Hill 2 for Call of Duty 2 under OpTic, and we did this sort of competition. But I knew very, very quickly that I was not going to be a professional player. I didn't have the what it took to be a professional player, but I still wanted to be a part of the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't say, you know what, I'm not good enough, so I'm going to do something else. So I tell them, I'm like, look, you got to identify what it is that you're going to do. I'm not telling you to stop competing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you to have the steps planned out in case this doesn't pan out. Because if you want to continue to be a part of this industry and you you can't be a professional player, not because you don't have the tenacity or not because you don't have the drive, just because you don't have what God gave everybody else that's a pro player to be that good. You know, those reflexes, that ability, the mental capacity to understand a game a certain way. If you're not that doesn't mean that your story ends there in this industry. It just means that you have to readjust and rethink where you want to go if you want to continue to be a part of this industry. I obviously couldn't be a professional player, and it's something that I always have like in the back of my head. You know what I'm saying? Like OpTic, the thing that I love most in this world, I'll never be able to honor the logo by wearing it in battle against other people. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that I'm jealous of all the professional players. I'll never be able to represent the thing that I love most, the way that you guys represent and have represented OpTic in this thing. But I did the other way. I made sure that I created certain standards of how my players were going to behave. I made sure that we created certain cultural values, you know, that we were going to follow. I mean, even from our jerseys, from a jersey standpoint, we were talking about, you know, we have to do separate jerseys, obviously, for the Outlaws because that's a separate brand, and we have to do separate jersey, and we're trying to figure out that for League of Legends because they're a franchise team, and, you know, the business decisions on that. And culturally, for me, that was a little bit tough to do because, you know, I very early on, I had I was forward thinking, saying, you know, in 10 years, we're going to be able to drop the 2010 as a throwback. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's 2018 now. 2020 is when we'll do the first one. If not, I mean, maybe I'll rush it. Maybe I'll rush it and do it earlier. But the thing is that very early on, I decided I'm going to follow the Jordan model and have a different shoe every single year. But in jerseys, I'm going to have a different jersey. And to make it cooler, to create a little bit more culture with an OpTic, I'm only going to do the white jerseys for the pro players so they can have something of their own. You know what I'm saying? And little by little, I started to create this sort of culture with OpTic that didn't necessarily depend on me being a professional player. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to continue to have like go on here in OpTic. Like when Seth or somebody else chooses to retire for whatever reason, that they have something to fall back on. I mean, obviously Seth's done a really good job at building his own brand through videos and stuff. But if he doesn't want to do that, like there's a whole bunch of, you know,
so much more
from a training
so
capacity. You know, like he could be a trainer for our academy teams.
That as well, yeah. Like that's just because he'd be a great person to obviously break the culture because like obviously this guy coming from the NFL doesn't know that much about esports, just what you basically read online. So just like, I mean, we know gamers, right? Like we just want to sit down and game. So there's going to be some, you know, kickback initially. Yeah. And I mean, even for me, like being able to have Twitter followers, Instagram, I could easily go in there and be like, I know exactly what you're all thinking. Yeah. I've been here, but like I'm here today because I follow things like this day to day. Yeah.
So yeah, that's I'm happy that we finally have that sort of, you know, set, you know, in place. Yesterday I was coming out of my office, which is now everybody's office, which is not the Scuff House office, the hangout place. As I was coming out of there, I was talking to somebody in the doorway, and the dude was wearing an OpTic hat, and then somebody behind him working graphics was wearing an OpTic like hoodie, and then the person in front of him was wearing an OpTic hat, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, holy shit, like we are in the future, right? Like, because To them, it's something that they just came into, and this is a place of work for them, and they're wearing like that. For me, it's been like, you know, almost 10 long years of creating cultural values that will like transcend, you know, what we've done. And I saw that, and I'm like, man, that's the future. That's what I envisioned this whole time. You know, having people just like out there working on the behind the scenes stuff where I don't have to do it all by myself anymore, and then we can do what we set out to be from the beginning, because even then. If you look at, and this is an example for all of you guys, so you guys like get out of your heads that, you know, you're either a pro player or you're not in esports. That's not the case. It's growing so rapidly that you can literally create your own job if you want to. You know what I'm saying? If you're good at sales, go sell stuff.
I mean, all these people in this office, right? They're not pro players, but they're still all here
in esports. You know what I'm saying? One of them was working at Walgreens at some point or another, and he said, well, you know, I don't want to be. I want to be in esports. He's like, what am I good at? I'm good at editing. So what did he start doing? He started grabbing a camera. He started shooting events for G Fuel, and then he came to me and said, hello, my name is Hitch. I want to shoot shit for OpTic.
I'm about to open an esports barbershop.
Yeah?
Ooh. Yeah, I said it. Try to take it.
Well, how does it work, though?
Well, obviously all the clients are going to be people who are esports friendly.
Yeah.
The barbers, esports friendly. If not, they
So,
can cut some good hair.
Is it a
They
barber shop
Yeah,
or
there's
is
TVs
it like?
in there playing all the games, streams.
So then,
Uh,
are you positioning it in a spot where there's a lot of esports players,
No,
or would the
it'd
model be
in-
to
it'd
have
be in
X amount of
Frisco.
barbers?
I make people want to come to it. They make a trip to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about the experience. I tell you, it is an experience to get a haircut the way you never got a haircut. To get a shave the way you never. That's an experience. We as men,
I got
boys,
a place for you guys.
We as men have been.
I
rocked.
got a place. I mean, you don't have to get the haircut. You could just get all the treatment that comes.
The
with
massages and stuff, the
Yeah.
facials.
Oh,
Dude,
tan.
we
I need to get
it's
my
incredible,
listen,
man.
as a 37, about to be 38-year-old man, I'm here to make you guys aware.
You gotta stop saying your age, by the way. 'Cause
Why?
Then that reminds me that I'm getting older,
Yeah,
and it's just stop.
there's no stopping it. You got to embrace it, man. You think I'm ashamed to be 37? No.
Well, age is man-made, first of all. You know what I mean? Like time is man-made.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I mean,
like-
time is something that happens.
Yeah, maybe.
The ability
The
to.
universe is
Man,
listening.
man put a clock up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I'm saying. Yeah, we have to keep track somehow.
Mm-hmm.
It made us more productive.
Oh,
It gave us the ability to harvest crops the way they should be. Look, let's not get into
Let's
that.
not jump
But
to
so I'm
philosophy.
saying, if you are a male out there, 17, 16, 13, 14, 47, okay, 38, doesn't matter. Do not let the cultural values that we as a society have established for men, okay, women have been getting beautified all their lives. They've been pampered. They've gone to hairstylists. They've gotten shampooed. They got men. Trust and believe, brothers in arms. Go get yourself a facial. Get yourself a shampoo. Get yourself a razor
Everything.
cut shave.
Everything.
Bro,
It's so worth it.
The second that I moved
It's
here,
so worth it.
the dude, I sat down and he's like, "All right, you want to shave?" He's like, "Yeah." And so he's like, "All right." He knocks me down on the chair, gets a hot ass towel, puts it around me. This wasn't the first time that I got a razor
the
shave.
hot towel.
Yeah, the hot towel. But
They're the
dude,
best, man.
Man, I'm telling you that's an experience that I recommend that everybody go try it and don't think that you are being, don't think that you're not being masculine by taking care of yourself.
The place I went the other day
What's the name of
was, I think it was the boardroom showroom or something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, perfect dude was there. The
Yeah.
main guy with the beard. I
Yeah.
forget his name. Literally, I went in there. They offer you drinks,
Yeah.
alcoholic if you want.
Yeah.
Right off the rip,
Yeah.
there's TV, nice
Yeah.
comfy couches. Then you go in. There's a thing called the benchmark. The benchmark is like she gives you like a scalp massage.
Yeah.
And then you go into this room and she puts your hand in like this moisturizer
Yeah.
and just puts mittens on, and it just revitalizes your hands. Like,
Yeah.
like my hands are
You need 'em.
awful.
Yeah, disgusting.
And after one visit of going, these
Yeah.
did not look like this. This is from this week already, but
Yeah.
I'm probably like they have a membership to the entire thing
Yeah.
if you want to do a year,
Yeah.
and it's free cuts
Yeah.
because of the membership, and then like 10% off
See?
or 20% off.
It's crazy
specific things.
because
That's what you're thinking.
that's
Oh.
what he likes, but I like more of the natural barbershop. Like I just show up there.
And they
I'm
cut
waiting
you.
for like
Yeah,
10 minutes.
See,
I
but
sit in the chair.
because you haven't experienced what I
Exactly.
have experienced.
You haven't.
I went
gone
to the
one
same
of
barber
those.
for same barber for 17.
Yeah, I know.
I
bro,
came from Jersey
but
with you.
I don't like I don't want to be in the chair for 2 hours, bro. My haircut takes long enough. I want it to actually be quick and good.
Well,
Bro, same.
it can be quick, but that's if you're paying the extra to do everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like the
I know,
drink
but
is
the
just for you to
people-
wait in there. Like imagine going to a barber
See,
shop.
with
and
all
like,
that,
you want a
that's how I
drink.
know that none of them cut good hair, because they want to give you drinks and.
Well, they're
scalp
not the ones that give you
massage.
drinks.
Well,
the
no, it's-
establishment.
yeah, it's like
when you open. It's like saying this. When
Yeah, I
you
know,
open
but
up your,
that means their main focus isn't getting a haircut.
No, dude. When you open it's an experience. When you open your barber shop, you as an owner, okay, because you're obviously not gonna cut hair.
No,
You're gonna
but
have
I'm
people
be
that
the
cut hair.
best owner you could.
Yeah,
fucking
okay. Well, what I'm saying
possibly
is this:
imagine.
is when you to create more clients to come, you want to take care of them. It's like,
No.
oh, it's like this barber's taking too long. I'm gonna give the person waiting a drink.
No,
Just
yeah,
so you can
no,
have a
I
good
get
experience.
that. I get that.
That's
but
like the front lady. She's like, hey, do you want a drink while you wait? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, I know, but it's just like,
Have you ever done it? Is the question.
dude, I've gotten
Not sports clip either.
Head massages, fucking body massages, hot towel.
Oof.
I know what it's like. It's just
What?
it's not me. I just
Take care of yourself, man.
bro, listen. Yeah, I stay with a fresh cut. Not right now, but
Okay,
Look,
so
that-
don't say that.
well,
I was
mean-
supposed to get one yesterday.
Oh, shit.
I was supposed to get one yesterday, but
I can't show you, man.
It looks good. What you mean? 38.
Wait, you were just
That is a
37.
That is
5
a
minutes
good
ago.
set of hair,
Yeah, I'm
man.
just getting used to saying 38 because you know
Nah,
how long
it
it
is.
takes to say
Pretty
it.
good set of hair.
I'm
now.
still watching 17. I'm still putting 17 down on when I
yeah,
write down the
same.
dates.
Oh shit! I think
Yeah.
I've been doing that.
Have you?
Whatever. I'm saying.
Anyway, so what do you got going next for like what are the next steps? Once this dude gets announced, once this dude like what sort of
So he's doing.
obviously you and Aaron have been working on OpTic Strength
Yeah.
videos and stuff. So tell me, hit me.
So he's got all the program, and then basically we still need all our teams out here because
Yeah.
we want to incorporate that all into OpTic Strength. But for OpTic Strength,
Yeah.
it's most likely going to start up in March.
Yep.
We're going to get a backlog of videos, so that way we could do. I believe what we're going to do is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and a Saturday.
Yeah.
So 4 videos per week.
Yeah.
We're going to try to have at least, I think it's 16 or 20 before we even launch in
Yeah.
March. And that way, like I said, we always have a backlog. If anything comes up, we have videos in the bank to throw up, and then we always have time to record everything. But it's going to fall out with all the guys being here. Like
Get this
having the
barbershop
Call of Duty
on.
team, the Gears team's already here. Once the Halo team's here, all those guys will just be able to incorporate things and then see progression with them. Even if they don't want to be really in videos, we could do one video where we catch them the first time working out to 3 months down the line, and you see that transformation that we have developed.
Yeah, that's legit, man. That's a very exciting part of the business that I'm super focused on. Obviously, from not me personally, but from a top tier standpoint, level down. I think it's going to be one of the most successful verticals that we have going on here. That one and the academy thing that we have going. I think
Academy's great.
I'm very passionate about that.
I wish that was around my time. Like that is one of
imagine?
the greatest things ever.
Yeah. No, can you imagine having a literal mentor, right? That has done it, that has gone through it, that has done it just like as part of your routine. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to an after school program where
Playing the piano, whatever it is.
playing
you
the
may
piano,
be doing.
whatever. Instead of saying, Mom, you know what? I'd rather play video
Nothing
games.
wrong playing the piano
nothing
either.
at all.
Yeah.
But they understand. I hope that you're not saying that. But if you sit down with your mom, you're like, Mom, I don't want to do tennis. I want to play video games. Or like, Scumpy, Dad, I don't want to play football anymore. I want to play video games. And your dad says, all right, cool. Instead of going there, you're gonna go here, where you're gonna be taught about nutrition, where you're about to be taught about fitness, and you're gonna harness what you love to do through this. And look, if you're not good enough to play video games, there are also keynotes and courses of people who have been YouTubers or have been in the business of this that are going to be doing that. That's something that I'm going to be doing, teaching people just, the what I've learned in the last 7 years of fully doing this full time. 9 years, 2000.
No, you gotta be
2009?
more.
Well,
I'm
no,
like
you're right.
10
2007.
I'm like 10 plus years.
Yeah, holy crap! I'm a veteran. Sheesh. Come see the veteran. I'm out here doing it.
Fuck.
Anyway, what do you got going? Are you gonna go to Atlanta for Call of Duty Atlanta?
When's that?
ATL, the February 12, 13, 14.
Most likely.
Yeah,
Probably be there. Oh, Atlanta. Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
cool. We should.
I'm saying.
Yeah. You 100%?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Potentially.
Potentially?
I'm at a 99.
What about Halo? Are you going to the MLG Halo in Orlando?
Yo, I'm trying to go to
That's,
Mexico. Let's go to Mexico.
Wait, those
Gears
are
of
the
War
same.
Mexico is not this weekend, but the following weekend.
Yeah.
Those are the. I don't have my passport, so I can't do that.
No, you can get one. Expedite it.
I could expedite it, but I think that's when
Too much work, man.
Yeah, the head guy comes in, so I don't want to deal with that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm sure he's gonna have me running around.
Are you? I was planning on going. I'm still planning on going to the Gears of War event, but I may not be able to because of stuff that I got going. But if you are gonna go to Mexico, I might make an extra effort to go.
Well, no. I mean, I'm only gonna go if Nick's going.
Okay.
Nick's got his
It's
passport.
nice.
Yeah, he's a
Okay.
It's really nice out there.
Well,
the
yeah.
ta-
Well,
but
if they go,
I will
you
say
ha-
this,
you
the
have to go.
tacos, bro. Oh my Lord Jesus.
I'm trying to stay in a resort.
No, it's the city. It's Mexico City. It's not.
Oh, never mind. No.
You thought it was going to be in Cancun?
Yeah.
No, it's Mexico City.
I'm thinking I'm going like
To the beach?
and
Vallarta.
shit. Yeah.
No,
Where
I mean,
do we-
it's
Puerto Vallarta.
There you go.
Puerto Vallarta.
There you go.
Puerto
He thought we were
Vallarta.
back at our own place with the infinite pool,
Yeah.
infinity
Oh,
pool, whatever it
infinity
was.
pool,
Yeah, bro. I was
Fire.
like eating fucking lobster.
We have our two cooks.
Right?
Yo, we want some
Dang,
lunch.
how much was that?
A G8 and some change a night.
Yeah, I think
Split by 10 people though.
Wait.
I think I spent
It's like 1,200, 800, yeah, whatever you spend.
800, and then the extra money that I pulled out just to have there. So yeah, probably
Yeah.
spent a total of 1,200 for 7-9 days.
Yeah.
7-9 days, and you guys live like kings. Because I've seen the pictures. Cooks.
Oh,
Cooks, everything.
3 meals a day by a chef. Breakfast, lunch, and
whoa,
dinner.
let me tell you about these meals.
Yo, I want to take my family on a trip like that.
Oh,
and
bro.
maybe one day you guys. But
No, I mean we're gonna stay in the crib with you if you go.
no,
on
you
vacation.
guys.
We'll get
no, I need somebody to house it.
We'll
Bro,
get the
let's
other.
go on
oh,
the
okay.
cruise, bro.
No.
Come on,
No. Ever seen the movie Titanic, man?
bro. We could swim, bro. We gotta.
We
bro,
can
we're
swim.
not.
What? Are you
Bro.
talking about? Oh, ever seen the movie?
If the
Open
ship
Water?
starts sinking, bro, we are good. Trust me,
How?
bro. Come on, you have the.
I know I'm
resources.
good.
I'm getting on that motherfucking helicopter. It's gonna show up.
No, what I'm saying is that I know how to survive. I watch every
I'm
single
Ubering
survival.
out.
I'm literally just
Helicopter.
gonna jump off the ship
Nah, that's where you
And
pull out
into
your
what?
phone.
into water,
You get
bro.
on
I could,
Uber
I could
helicopter?
swim,
For miles on end, you die,
I'm
you
literally-
drown.
bro. Listen, first off, I'm gonna try to get a boat. Like I'm gonna try everything. I'm gonna be good. I'm
So you gotta jump in
surviving.
and hop on a dolphin and just like swim.
So
Yeah,
you're
go to
willing,
shore and shit.
You're willing to take someone out for your own life. It sounds like.
If the ship is sinking and it's do or die,
Men and children first, man. I mean, I'm sorry, women and children go first, and then men.
children, then me, then children, siblings, family.
Wait, what about like? Let's say there's a.
Fuck.
Yeah, see, it's tough. That's
Oh,
why we're not. That's why we're not
decision
going. We're not gonna go.
coming.
We're not gonna go. Anyway, that's gonna do that for episode number 40 of the OpTic Podcast. I hope that you guys enjoyed it.
He goes, women and children first.
Yes, these are facts. These are etiquettes that happen for survival. But anyway, we're gonna see you guys next week with a brand new podcast. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed it, remember to leave a like. And we're now on Spotify. We are now on SoundCloud,
iTunes.
and we are now on iTunes. So make sure that you subscribe on all those outlets. If you guys don't, if you guys can't watch it here fully with video, you guys can now see, listen to it on the way to work on something where you can close your phone and not eat up your battery. Now, having said that, I was about to outro my thing. Anyway, Hitch, hit him with the